Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. If you'd all, we'll stand for the presenting of the colors, please. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, everybody take your seats and give a hand to the Ada County Honor Guard there. Good job. Well, thank you all for coming. We have a lot of promotions to do today, so it might go a little faster than usual per person, but we're so glad you could be here to support everyone. Wanted to point out a few people. We have the Boise Police Chief, Chris Dennison, over here. Thank you for coming. We have Rod Beck back there, Ada County Commissioner. Thank you so much. We have retired Fremont County Sheriff, Len Humphreys. There we go. Thank you, Len. And we have retired Boise City Chief. Where are you, Ron? There he is. I see you too, Kindleberger over there. He is retired Boise City too. So thanks again for coming. So we're going to kind of jump right into it. So would everyone that's getting promoted come up on stage, please? So before we have you kind of say who's here to support you, Commissioner Daly just snuck in the back, so I just want to make sure we recognize him. So if you would, we'll start back here with the tall people. And if you just kind of say who's here to support you.
Yeah, my wife, Tiffany, right back there. You probably know her, my better half. My three boys. Next to them is my brother, Josh. And then behind them is my parents, Harry and Debbie. And all my other friends.
Here for me is my wife, Cammie, my son, Chandler, daughter, Gwyneth, and my mother-in-law, Sylvia.
Here to support me is my wife, Jasmine, my daughters, Kara and Sloan, and my mom and dad.
I've kind of sprinkling throughout the whole crowd here, I think. So I got my wife, Dixie, my four kids. There's one there. Second, my three daughters and one son. And then Ellen, who's my niece that came. And then I have my mom, Sharon, my stepdad, Tom, and then Len Humphreys, my father-in-law, and his wife, Johanna, my mother-in-law. And I think I hit just about everybody. Oh, Chad's in here too. So he's the one back. He's the one back in the side over here.
Here to support me is my wife, Samantha, my mom, and then 4 out of my 5 kids, Hunter, Lakin, Camden, and Charlie.
I have my 2 boys, Sawyer and Finn, and then a bunch of family as well as friends, everybody from the transport team.
I have my parents, Sonia and Rodolfo, my husband, Patrick, and my cousin, Bianca.
I've got, sorry, I bit my tongue in half, so it really hurts to talk right now. I've got my mom, my son, he flew in from Seattle yesterday, and I've also like to point out Sergeant Justin Elliott in the back, who I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. I also got to remind everybody that my badge number is one lower than his.
Today, I'm accompanied by my wife, Michelle, and my 3 kids, Kirsten, Charlotte, and Jack.
Today I have my husband Corbin and my son Brooks, my sister Ariana, and my parents Rock and Sandra.
Okay. So before we get into bios, let's get the formality out of the way and we're going to get you all sworn in. So if y'all raise, excuse me, y'all raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution and laws of the state of Idaho. I will earn the respect of others by being ethical and professional at all times. Pledge to carry out my duties to the best of my ability and bring honor to the Ada County Sheriff's Office and to myself. So help me God. All right. If you could all please have a seat except for Zach Hessing. And Dixie, if you would come up on stage and join Zach, please. Zach Hessing was hired as a patrol deputy for the Ada County Sheriff's Office in March 2016. He previously worked for the Elko Police Department in Nevada for 7 years as both a patrol deputy and a detective. During his time with the ACSO, Zach has worked as a patrol deputy for unincorporated Ada County and Star Police, a major crimes detective, a patrol sergeant, and most recently as the chief of police for the Star Police Department until his promotion to chief deputy in September. Zach has also been involved in multiple collateral duties, including serving as a crisis negotiator team lead, a CITF investigator, and patrol CSI. When Zach is not at work, he enjoys spending time outside, dirt bike riding, camping, hunting, and most importantly, spending time with his 4 kiddos. His wife, Dixie, is here with him today to pin his badge, which she has already done. Good job. Zach will now be serving as one of 2 chief deputies. This is a new and much-needed position for the Sheriff's Office, and we are extremely thankful to Zach for taking on this challenge. Congratulations. All right, good to have a seat. Thank you, Zach. Tim Haynes, can you and Michelle come on up here? Tim Haynes was hired by the Ada County Sheriff's Office as a patrol deputy in October 2018. Prior to moving Idaho, Tim worked as a deputy for the Orange County Sheriff's Office in California for 7 years. Throughout his time at Ada County, Tim has worked as a patrol deputy for unincorporated Ada County, the Kuna Police Department, and the Eagle Police Department. Tim not only served as a police training officer during his time on patrol, but also acted as the PTO supervisor. In March 2023, Tim was selected to be a sergeant for the Eagle Police Department, where he has been assigned until his promotion to the rank of lieutenant in September. When Tim isn't busy at work, he enjoys being outside skiing and mountain biking. His wife, Michelle, is here today to pin his badge. Tim is now the chief of police for the Star Police Department. Congratulations. Casey Bryant and wife Samantha. Casey Bryant was hired as a detention deputy for the Ada County Jail in March 2015. Over the past 10 years with the Sheriff's Office, he has served as both a detention and patrol deputy. After transferring to patrol, Casey spent time as a juvenile crimes detective in Kuna, and most recently as a major crimes detective in Ada County and Star. Throughout his career, Casey has taken on several collateral duties, including serving as an armored vehicle operator, a member of the UAS drone team, Marine deputy, and an arson investigator. In his spare time, Casey enjoys spending time outdoors, hiking, camping, and fishing with his family. His wife Samantha is here today to pin his badge. Casey now serves as a patrol sergeant overseeing a team for the Star Police Department. Zach Ellington and wife and daughters. Zachary Ellington was hired by the Ada County Sheriff's Office in August 2012. He started his career by working in inmate records, followed by alternative sentencing, before becoming a detention deputy in the jail. While working in the jail, Zach was part of multiple collateral duties, including a jail training officer, a member of the Special Response Team, as well as becoming an instructor in firearms, ARCON, and less lethal weapons. Zach became a commissioned training coordinator for a period before returning to the jail, where he remained before his promotion to sergeant in September. Outside of work, Zach enjoys hunting, backpacking, and mountain biking. His wife Jasmine and daughters Kiera and Sloan are here today to pin his badge. Zach has been assigned to the Jail Services Bureau as a sergeant for Team 20 nights. Brian Kindleberger and Tiffany. Brian Kindleberger began his career with the Ada County Sheriff's Office in November 2007 as a detention deputy in the Ada County Jail. In 2008, Brian was hired as a patrol deputy, where he has spent the last 17 years of his career. Throughout his time with the Police Services Bureau, Brian has been a Marine Patrol deputy, a canine handler, a trainer, a major crimes detective, and most recently, a step motor officer for Eagle Police until his promotion to sergeant in September. Brian served in the Idaho Air National Guard from 2002 to 2022, retiring as a master sergeant. Outside of work, Brian enjoys being active outside riding motorcycles, camping, and playing sports with his kids. His wife Tiffany, who also works for the Sheriff's Office, will be pinning his badge. Brian is now assigned as a patrol sergeant over the Blue Late Day Shift Team. Marlon McCowan and mom and son. Marlon McCowan has worked for the Ada County Sheriff's Office for 22 years, beginning his career in February 2003 as a dispatcher. In 2004, he was hired as a detention deputy for the Ada County Jail, where he worked until 2006. Following the jail, Marlon became a patrol deputy and served in Eagle for almost 18 years, 15 of those as a detective before his promotion to the rank of sergeant in September. Throughout his career with the Sheriff's Office, Marlon has been the Reserve Deputy Coordinator, a Field Training Officer, the Eagle Volunteer Coordinator, and currently serves on the boards for the Organized Retail Crime Association of Idaho and the Western States Organized Retail Crime Alliance. In his spare time, Marlon likes to spend time on the golf course when the weather permits and snowboarding in the winter. He is joined on stage by his mom, Takako, and son Shelby to pin his badge. Marlon is now assigned to be a sergeant in the jail over Team 10 nights. Ashley Porter and sons and son. Ashley Porter was hired as a detention deputy for the Ada County Jail in August 2011. In July 2015, Ashley became a transport deputy for the Court Services Bureau, where she remained until her promotion to sergeant in September 2025. During her time as a transport deputy, Ashley traveled to over 20 states to conduct inmate transports and was selected to be a team lead and trainer for new deputies. In 2021, Ashley completed the Peace Officer Academy and received the Sheriff's Vision Award. Ashley was also part of the Idaho Air National Guard from 2007 to 2013. Outside of work, Ashley enjoys going to concerts, traveling, and fishing with her two boys, Sawyer and Finn, who are here today to appear her badge. Which one's this? Sawyer is here today to appear her badge. Ashley has been selected to be the sergeant over the Community Transition Center. So this isn't something that we always have the chance to do, but we are going to do 2 promotions today for professional staff, and we're really happy to include them into the ceremony. And one of the things that I would point out that's the most important is, though all these folks are wearing badges and guns, the professional staff take the same oath because their job is just as important, and their job, and we expect them to fulfill all of the standards of every employee of the Sheriff's Office. So I think it's important to point that out, to say we expect all our employees to act a certain way, and that oath is certainly something that has to guide us inside and outside of work. So, can we have Chris Saunders and wife come up? Christopher Saunders began his career with the Ada County Sheriff's Office in March 2010 as a drug and alcohol counselor for the reentry team in the Ada County Jail. Chris ended up supervising the reentry team for a period before becoming the supervisor of alternative sentencing. Following his time as a supervisor, Chris then became the manager of data analytics and intelligence until he was promoted to ASB director in December 2024. He stayed in that position until his promotion to ASB deputy director, I don't know if I said that, to his promotion to director in September. Chris has had the unique experience of working for 3 different bureaus during his time with the Sheriff's Office. He has stayed extremely busy by creating his own training, implicit bias, which he has taught to agencies across the state. He has also played a crucial role in applying for and managing large-scale grants for the agency. When Chris is not at work, he enjoys playing golf, traveling with his wife and 2 kids, and playing in the band at his church. His wife, Cammie, is here today on stage to show her support. Chris is now the director of the Administrative Services Bureau. So here we have a plaque for you up here, and here we've started doing something new as of today, where we have created a larger pin for professional staff instead of the pinning of the badge, where you had these pins ordered. This is just a replica. We couldn't get them in time, where supervisors, managers, and directors will now have an emblem to carry with them to designate their rank within the professional staff. So you can't see it from down there, but it'll look a lot nicer than this too. So, but that's something that we're pretty excited about, and they're on their way. So congratulations. Thank you. Diana and Diana. Diana was hired as a misdemeanor probation officer for the Ada County Sheriff's Office in July 2016. Over the last 9 years, Diana has worked as a trainer for new probation officers, a Spanish DVC probation officer, and a team lead. She also holds 2 bachelor's degrees from Boise State University, one in social sciences and one in Spanish. When Diana is not at work, she enjoys spending time with family and watching movies, but most of all, she loves partaking in all things Christmas related. Her house was even decorated for Christmas before the end of October. You're one of those. Diana is now an alternative sentencing supervisor. Congratulations. So here we'll have your plaque, and as soon as your pin comes in, it'll be placed with a real thing. So congratulations. Mackenzie, come on stage. Mackenzie Williamson was hired by the Ada County Sheriff's Office in March 2019 as a misdemeanor probation officer. Before her promotion in October, Mackenzie worked on the probation field visit team on top of her regularly assigned duties. She has earned her advanced misdemeanor probation officer certificate and is a post-certified instructor. When Mackenzie is not at work, she enjoys golfing, camping, reading, and spending time with her family. Mackenzie is now a misdemeanor probation supervisor. Congratulations. You all, thanks, Jake. Wow, is that it? Well, we really flew through that. One thing I would like to say is not only, again, thank everyone for coming, to your family and friends and coworkers, and I really appreciate all of you being here. I'm sure they do too as well. But I appreciate all of you that are stepping up to take supervisor, managerial, director roles. Not always easy to do. Some of you have massive amounts of experience in your fields, and it really goes to show, keeping all of you here this many years, how we can make this place grow by bringing people up and helping them grow as individuals. And I think that's where you're all at right now. I'm really excited for all of your positions. All of you are very well deserving of it. And while we expect a lot of you, we certainly expect that you will do well, because we trust you with the titles that we've now given you and the responsibilities that you will now take on. So thank you so much for stepping up and helping keep us moving into the future. And let's give them one last round of applause. So that concludes our ceremony, but you certainly don't have to get up and run out of the room. There is cake and punch in the back. If you want to come up and have photos taken with family in front of the flags, we can move the flags and rearrange some stuff up here. But feel free to sit around and mingle. If there's a couple of retired people around here, I probably should shake some hands with myself. But have a great day, and thanks again for coming.